Hello, everyone. Welcome to Govis 2024. My name is Mick Crouch. I wear many hats, but today my hat is being the Govis president, and I'm welcoming you all to Govis 2024. This is actually day 2. Yesterday was a couple of workshops, one in the morning, one in the afternoon, in the small room across the way, and it was great fun. In the morning, we had a workshop about data governance, and in the afternoon, we did about data ethics. And for those of you who were there, we know what a good time we had. Thank you for coming. This is our first conference in this room. We've done it all around Wellington, from Shed 6 to Papa and the town hall back when it was open. But this is the first time in this lovely room. Let's see, there's a bunch of things I need to say. Govis, for those of you who haven't been to a Govis conference before, is a community of practice for government, IT, IM, security, that sort of thing, people. Our catchphrase, as you can see, is connect, share, learn. I'd just like to say a couple things about that. Connect means this, right? Connect means getting together as a group, as a community, whether it's face-to-face or virtually. Getting together with some food and drink, we connect, we learn, that we have the opportunity to share. Sharing is presenting, it's talking to each other, it's the networking between sessions. One of the things that I'm most proud of with Govis is that for everybody who comes and speaks at a conference, they have the opportunity to get some training on how to present or some coaching. And so we perform a service for the public sector widely. And then learn. You speak about the project you're working on, the things you're working on, the things that work, the things that didn't work, the policies that you're working on, that sort of thing. So if you're not presenting, you're learning, but you have to come together to do that. So that's Govis. Here's the unfun things I need to talk about. In the event of a fire alarm, make your way out the room, through the doors, the glass doors you came in through, probably. Take a right, take another right. Go up the street to stand in front of Rugby House. That's our muster spot. In the case of an earthquake, drop, cover, hold. In case of anything else, wait for library staff to come along until the next step is. You may leave, you may not leave. The toilets are, again, up the stairs, and before you get to the glass doors, take a right, and there's the men's room and women's room that way. There is complimentary Wi-Fi. The network is Tiki. It doesn't require a password, but does require you to log in. We are using an app called Slido, SLI.do, which is a way for us to put little questions up and poll questions and stuff like that. It's also a way for you as the audience to put questions to the speakers. And you can vote them up. So the most popular ones kind of go to the top. It's kind of fun. The conference is being recorded, partly so that the people who are not in the room but watching virtually can see it. There's cameras and stuff like that. But also, with the speaker's permission, we might put some of the stuff up on YouTube for later consumption. Let's see. We will be taking some pictures. If you don't want to be in a picture, let the person taking the camera to not include you anywhere. You'll notice on the screen to the right, for those of you in the room, that we are having everything transcribed by our good friend Catherine, who's doing this remotely. It's a bit of magic, and it's hard not to watch. And Catherine's absolutely amazing, so thank you for participating again. Let's see, I think that's all of the boring stuff. So the 2024 Govis conference, the theme is Trust to Innovate. The 2024-25 year is, for the public service, is going to be, like every year, we're going to face interesting challenges. And the best, most mature way of handling those challenges is to innovate. That's why we're here. That's why we exist as a community of practice. For those of you who've been coming to Govis conferences for a while, they got really nerdy in the beginning. I think there was one about Active Directory. Back when Active Directory was the thing. Anyway, but we don't even talk about those things anymore because the infrastructure, the technology is just so bedrock for us now. But we need to innovate in other ways. And we can't innovate without the trust of our stakeholders, with our ministers, our managers, the staff that we use. And so we bring them along. We innovate in a trustworthy way. And I think that's really important nowadays with the strange changes that are happening. AI is the hot topic right now. There's half the people think that it's going to solve all the world's problems, and the other half think that it's going to be something from a sci-fi movie, the singularity. I don't think it's going to be a singularity. Anyway, and then, of course, data is an important part. Personal data, informed decisions also require a lot of trust, as we learned yesterday in our workshops with the data governance and data ethics. Making sure that the people that we have information about have the trust in us as government to do the right things. Just a few thoughts.